as summer 1736 draws to a close. We can see the Maratha fleet moving again through the Straits of crikey, name just went out of my head then. Madagascar, Straits of Madagascar, that's right. And they're obviously going from the Indian Ocean, and they've been in, I would suspect, in the Straits of Madagascar trading, and they're now travelling through to go over to, well, the Americas. Maybe they're just choosing another trading area, I really don't know. Might be going off to attack my trade fleet in the Dutch East Indies. Anyhow, never mind. You remember we defeated an Indian force here, a Maratha force, sorry, here. Well, looks like the Marathas are moving down again. Another army. Let's see if I've got the men available to be able to beat them again. These are those Savoyards. They've done what we expected them to do. We've left Paris weak on purpose. I could have supported it. There was time, to support it from Alsace-Lorraine, or of course from Amsterdam. But I've left it in the hope that he will attack it. And of course he has done. Just checking the technology. Go back to stealing land technology, of course. Yes, we know we're bankrupt, thank you very much. I thought I'd have had enough from the mines really to have been able to get over that, but obviously not. Anyhow, this turn we ought to be able to attack the Savoyard fleet and get some money from that. Gonna have to watch Amsterdam because it gets a lot of minuses when you go bankrupt. I'm going to end up with it actually rebelling. And they'll come out with sophisticated troops from the capital, and I will struggle to fight them. If it gets too high, of course, you just lose your nation, and that's the end of the game. Okay, here we go. These are the ones that I've moved from Alsace-Lorraine, joined them up with a couple from Flanders, and this is going to be my main attacking force. I've got a couple of what are they? What are they? Oh yeah, dragoons. That's right. Yeah, I've got a couple of dragoons, not light dragoons, just dragoons, and of course the Phyla-Calm citizenry. Now this took me nearly 40 minutes just to set up this battle, so I've spared you all that because all those ones that you see at the back there, they all came on as reinforcements. I say at the back, on the table at the bottom there, where you can see the icons there, one at a time, at a time, at a time, at a time. Anyway, what I've done is I've put the Phyla-Calm citizenry, just 3 of them, in front of my main force. They'll take the brunt of all the fire from the enemy. In other words, they're going to be cannon fodder. Forlorn hope, really, we would have called them in the 17th century. That'll take the fire away from my main troops. I fully expect my men to be defeated, of course, and to run away. That's not a problem. It does mean that we can continue to advance and get to close quarters, because you'll notice, looking on the big circle at the bottom, on the bottom left, where you see the overall picture of the battlefield, you can see how very, very close they are to the edge. So he's obviously going to get away if I allow him. So I've got my cavalry and dragoons on each of the flanks. I should be moving them forward as soon as possible so that I can attack him in both the left and the right flanks. We haven't been able to kill the general, I'm afraid, with our rake. So he's still got his cavalry, which is a shame. If I could have taken that cavalry out, then I might well have just destroyed everybody that he's got on the field here today. He knows all my cavalry are there, so he's formed square formation, fair enough. So I should have a distinct advantage over him in the middle there. What I'm doing is I'm firing straight through my own firelock armed citizenry and let him, and I'm quite happy for him to continue to fire at them. So we'll just let them bear the brunt of all the casualties for now. I don't want to send my cavalry in yet, not until they start to waver. The reason for that is that I could lose more casualties, of course, but also he's got more men then running away, so he's got more chance of getting away, because it takes time to kill men, of course. And he's turned that infantry unit around so that he can shoot at my horse. So I'm just going to charge those firelock armed citizenry into his flank while firing at him at the same time. And the reason for that is, of course, that if he's fighting a melee with the firelock armed citizenry, then he's not then going to be shooting at my cavalry. Basically, I'm just using his cannon fodder. Now the troops on the right hand side have now formed square, so we'll be able to shoot at those as well. These are my firelock armed citizenry running away. Big deal. I've got my infantry right behind them, ready to give fire. There we go. And what on earth has happened over there? I don't remember doing that, but maybe I charged my infantry on the right hand side into his, along with the firelock armed citizenry as well, when he formed square. I don't actually remember asking them to do that, but you know, far better off standing off and firing at them. Anyway, that's the firelock armed citizenry on the right hand side running away, and also his own infantry wavering now. Just whack the cavalry into the back of there then. And that should clear those away fully. He's getting very thin on the ground here as well. They're about to go. I could do with those to the left going at the same time, really, if it's possible. Come on, lads, do me a favour. Looks like his general's waving as well. Again, throwing in the firelock armed citizenry there. We'll get them to charge against that square, get the square to fire, hoping that they'll fire at us first. No, they haven't done, but never mind. We'll just continue to chase whatever's in front of us there with those. His cavalry, I'm afraid, at the back there, they're going to get away. I've got little or no choice about that. I'll just send my my cavalry to take out his infantry that are running away at the back there. I'm just going to send a few more out there as well, in the hope that we can clear him away quickly enough, because he's very, very close to that back line. I need to kill as many of those as I can before he gets off the field. Well, I've got little hope for these here in the square. Surely they're going to go. Can't honestly see how they can possibly survive. Okay, I think you can see for yourself roughly how this battle is going to go now. It looks like everything is being cleared. It's just a case of mopping up whatever we can from the battlefield. Anything that escapes, we're just going to have to chase them on the map, because they are going to have to go. I can't leave anybody wandering around France. These are the Savoyards, if you remember, that have attacked Paris. And we really do need to have everything that's in France cleared away. We're blocking the channel that they've been using, or rather the open clear way from Savoy through the southern parts of France, through past Marseille. So I should have enough infantry down there now to be able to stop them doing that. I don't quite understand why that's a close victory, because that looked a pretty good victory to me, but anyway, there you go. Yep, he's got some away. It's like a couple of units, so that's going to be his cavalry, there's no doubt about it, and his infantry.